Hi, Kenny here with the Taylor Sound Tip of the Day. Today we're going to talk about pots. They're legalizing them. Oh, wait a minute, they're not. Okay, here's the deal with pots. I replace a lot of pots for this following reason. This is a beautiful Les Paul. It is a custom shop. It is not an R9, but it is a custom shop, and it has the pots that I'm not fond of. And here's why. If you look real close at the pot here, and I strike a chord, and I begin to turn the guitar up, it comes on right away. So by one, it's on. As it tapers up, louder, louder, louder. And then towards the end, you reach the loudest point. Now that's a good thing if you're playing clean and you're just turning your guitar up and down and you're using your pots to change the loudness of your guitar. But that's not the way that they were always used. A better way to use it, all the sounds that you heard with distortion and blues sounds come from the fact that when you do turn it down a little bit, it changes the character of the pickup. All this does is change the loudness of the pickup. Now back in the 50s, this is how the pots work. I'm using a Strat for this demonstration, not because of the difference between a Strat and a Les Paul, but because of the difference in the pots. These are the ones that I put in that are good. The difference, and in the 50s, the old pots went like this. You would strike a chord, and I'm up to 3, and there's been no volume yet. Then we begin to slowly come on, and the majority of that pot's taper seems to be between about 8 or 7.5 and 10. Now, why is this important? This is important because if I'm playing with the pot all the way up, and I turn it down just a little bit to 8, I haven't lost much volume, but all the way up. Also, you can do volume swells with your pots differently and better. This is the way that the pots should have been, and it's pretty easy and pretty cheap to replace the pots, like I'm going to do in that Les Paul in a minute, with good pots that have the proper taper.